Look, I love Bleach so much, okay? I know the track record on my channel doesn't make it seem like I love Bleach, but trust me, I enjoy this series so much, okay? Just a lot of the figure offerings that we have that I've experienced have not been great, to say the least, okay? Except for the McFarlane Ichigo. That guy is fucking amazing. He's just a beautiful piece of art. Thank God for Todd McFarlane. What the fuck would we do without him? I know. The GOAT himself, of course. But today we're here to talk about, by far, potentially, the best Ichigo figure we've ever gotten, okay? The Getsuga Tensho. Getsuga Tensho? Yeah, Getsuga Tensho, for sure. That's definitely how you pronounce it. Ichigo from Tamashii Nations, SH Figuarts, etc., etc. I know you've seen this figure on your feed a lot. A lot of people have been posing him. And we're here to finally give him the review because I'm 2 weeks late because... I mean, it wasn't my fault, okay? It was USPS. It was a week late in the mail. That is not my fault this time. I was not lazy, okay? Please get off my dick. I'm sorry, all right? But I'm here to deliver the greatness today, of course. So let's talk about this guy, all right? Now, quickly going over the box, first and foremost, of course, USPS had to bang it up and get it dented and shit. So whoever delivered my package thoroughly and aggressively sucked my dick. I hope you die slowly. You're such a pussy. But you know what? The box looks great, though. Besides it being fucked up a little bit, the box looks phenomenal. You got that standard Bleach design going on for the series or the SHF line. You got some pictures on the side, front, etc. It is wide as shit because of his effect piece and his cape. So yeah, box is cool, but I know y'all don't care about that, all right? Now the figure outside of the box is genuinely stunning. This guy looks so good. I mean, he looks just like he came out the anime or the manga. The sculpt work is phenomenal. I will say they really upgraded his hair and his face sculpts. I still think the first figure, the face sculpts are not horrible, but this guy is such an improvement from that, though. It is the definitive look for Ichigo in figure form. It looks fantastic, okay? But overall, the outfit is not that complex. It's just all black with the inside of the cape being red. So yeah, his first Bankai appearance, they did a phenomenal job of recreating it. Not too much to say, but he is a beautiful shelf piece. Now, when it comes to articulation, I will say huge damn improvement from the first figure in most aspects. Not all aspects, but most. For example, the head articulation we're getting into right now is still exactly the same. It's not great, and the faceplates still come off super easily. I don't know why they haven't fixed that. We're how many figures in the line now? Like what, 7, 8-ish? And we still have to deal with faces coming off super easily. What the fuck, Tamashii? Like, come on, really? All right, but the neck and head articulation is not great. I know you can mod it, but out of the box, it's not very good, okay? Arms can go up all the way, though. This looks stunning. You got these small butterfly joints, so you can go in a lot. Sword-wielding poses are going to be super easy to pull off. Bicep swivel, double-jointed arms, standard wrist articulation. Just, you know, just the standard stuff you get from any decent import figure, okay? Now, torso articulation has a lot more than I was expecting. It can actually go down a decent amount and go back an okay amount, so that's pretty cool. Torso articulation is an improvement from the first one. The first one has like no range at all. It's like non-existent, so very big improvements there. The K piece, the best part of this figure, completely articulated, 2 different joints in the top and the middle, so you can get it in any direction you want. By far the biggest improvement with, I think, any of the figures in the line. This engineering change is a game changer in my opinion, okay? This is beautiful. All right, now the legs are still the same, of course. Still gonna be that blocky Gundam mess kind of going on, but you still got the double jointed articulation, thigh swivel, standard ankle articulation, and full splits. Not horrible. I do like how the pants look more than the first one. They're constructed a lot better, but in terms of the articulation, it's exactly the same. There is no more range. It's still not going to be for everybody. I've definitely gotten used to it by now. It's not my favorite, but I've just come to accept it. So yeah, articulation wise, great, but still has a lot of problems that the first figure in the line has, unfortunately.
Some people might not fuck with Persona. They might not fuck with Persona and like it. I think that that's asinine, but who am I to judge them for missing out on one of the greatest franchises? But that just is what it is.
Now, when it comes to accessories, he basically comes with everything that you could give this version of Ichigo, especially with the effect piece. Such a nice upgrade. Thank God he came with something like that, so that's awesome. Okay, now for hands, because a pair of grabbing hands, and then 2 pairs of open palm hands, one that's more closed in for these mask poses, and one that's more open, I guess, for just sword swinging poses or just relaxed open palm hands. Love these type of hands, obviously. Favorite type of hands, etc., etc. Okay, then he comes with a zanpakuto, which is sculpted beautifully with that very interesting design for the sword guard. Very Bleach. See what I did there? Yeah, no, but like, look, the face sculpts are also amazing as well. You got the base face sculpt, then you got the ones with the masks, the hollow mask, one with that's broken, one that's fully put together, and then you have the face where he's looking off to the side with the blood coming down. This is by far my favorite one. He also has a little band-aid detail right there. Very nice. Okay, now the biggest thing that he comes with is his slashing effect. I kind of wish it had some highlights of red on there, but for the most part, it still looks amazing sculpt wise. Has a nice bit of weight to it, all black. It is a lot bigger in person. It looks smaller in the promo pictures, but in person, it's a really big effect piece. So this is by far the best thing, like I said, he comes with. It's amazing. Getting effect pieces finally, so needed. I mean, Jesus Christ, we needed them so badly. Now, quickly for height comparisons, here he is next to a bunch of random figures I found on my shelf, along with the first SHF Ichigo, and man, we have come a long way from this guy, honestly. Like, I do not care for this figure at all, especially with this guy in hand. This first Ichigo just doesn't do it, all right? That doesn't mean he's a bad figure by any means. I think he's still okay, but compared to the new one, it's like night and day, if I'm being honest, all right? But in terms of height, Tamashii usually gets it right with their anime stuff, so he looks pretty damn good. Now for my final thoughts, this guy is a fantastic figure, okay? He still does have a lot of issues that the first Ichigo has, like I said, with the face sculpts coming off way too easily. And I mean, just the legs for the line are always going to be like this if they continue the line. It is what it is. They're not going to change it. Just got to get used to it. It is manageable. It's manageable, okay? Now, I do think that this figure is a great step in the right direction. A lot of great engineering changes here that I do appreciate, especially the cape. But I feel like it's just too little too late. The line might be finished, okay? This was the last release that was on schedule. We don't have any other previews for any other figures announced at all. SDCC is coming up within like the next week, I think. So hopefully we get some Bleach stuff announced. I don't know. I would say don't worry about it until at the very least the end of the year. You still have Jump Festa. I know Tamashii likes to announce a couple things there, I believe. I think New York Comic Con as well. I don't think that's happened yet. I think that's later in the year. So I'd say give them the rest of the year to announce stuff. Maybe they're waiting to show Bleach stuff off when they have less to announce after SDCC, just to keep some stuff on the back burner. But if we don't get anything by January in terms of announcements, then I would say the Bleach line is probably not in a very good spot, okay? But I'd say just give it the rest of the year. Just wait and see. And then after that, it'd be like, okay, yeah, the line's probably done for. So that's a shame, though, because like I said, they're making a lot of improvements. I'm liking the direction. This figure is beautiful. But like I said, just too little, too late. I feel like for most people, if you're not a diehard Bleach fan, you probably don't give a fuck about this line, because there's a lot of things that most people are not going to like, specifically the legs, some of the engineering choices. A lot of them are pricey with no effects. Well, now we're getting effects now, which is, like I said, great. But beforehand, it took a while for us to get effects. So yeah, that's really all I have to say on him. Like and subscribe, all that bullshit. You definitely should buy it if you fuck with Bleach. It's a great figure. And I'm gonna see y'all very fucking soon, no doubt.
Lying don't make me feel okay. Girl, I get paranoid. I don't know what's all inside my brain. Girl, I feel there's a void inside my